Welcome back to consecutive day 826 of the Diary of a Runpreneur. Please remember this is part of the Runpreneur Challenge, which is a fundraiser to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. So do give it a subscribe and a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 826 of a Diary of a Runpreneur. So, yeah, it's been a hectic but emotionally draining weekend. So it's Sunday now. It's 7:20 on Sunday evening, and we've had a pretty brutal weekend, really, on two ends of the emotional scale. One, my youngest son has had some kind of croupy-like chest infection. He had to go to hospital to have some oral steroids, so that wasn't the nicest experience. He's still not right today, so it looks like he's going to miss his first day or so back at school, which is not a great start to the new year. And then my oldest son played his first football match in 12 months since recovering from long COVID. So that was a hugely proud occasion, and his team won, I think 11 or 12-2, I can't remember the exact scoreline. He got an assist and he played really well and got man of the match. I think obviously when you take into consideration the amount of time he's had out and what he's come back from, to put in a performance like he did was fully justified to give him the man of the match performance. So that was a real big confidence booster for him as well, which was super cool. So that was the gist of the weekend. And then today it's been just nursing my youngest to try and make sure he's on the mend. Fortunately, he's had a really rough start to the day, and then he seems to be picking up a little bit towards the evening, but I certainly won't be going to school tomorrow. And then just to make it a little bit more of a tiring weekend, I'm wearing my new pair of Vibram V-Runs. So about time I'll have to change my V-Trails as well very soon also, as the mileage has been clocking up with those as well. So and yeah, when you wear a new pair of shoes or a new pair of running trainers, the wearing in process is really important. And even though I didn't perhaps practice what I preach, I would normally suggest when you get a new pair of running trainers that you wear them around the house like slippers for a good few days, and then your first runs should never be more than 5k. I'm straight in with 7.5, 8k runs in these, but I'm so used to wearing them, they're just a slightly tighter fit when you first start wearing them, and they loosen up over the first few runs. So yeah, and also because it's barefoot style, it's with split toe as well. You don't get some of the kind of rubbing and blister-like areas that you can do with traditional running footwear. So yeah, but you have to be consciously aware when you wear a new pair of running trainers. When you've been running in a pair for, I mean, I must have done a couple of 1,000 kilometres in the last pair, at least, probably more than that. They mould to your foot so well that you just get so used to running in them, so that whenever you make a slight change, you know, your muscles are going to be working very, very slightly differently, that's all it can take sometimes to result in an injury. So you've always got to make sure you're especially careful when running for the first few times in new trainers until you've properly worked them in. So that would be my advice. And then back into business mode tomorrow. Got some really big meetings coming up this week with one of our social housing providers, which will be super cool in the week. Another meeting with our legal expert to kind of get all our contractually obligations and everything all in place correctly, which is cool. And then a meeting with my business partner Jack, as he's been on a stag do, so I'm not sure how fit he's going to be for that when I see him tomorrow. But anyway, I'm just going past some people, so just bear with me a second. Evening. A couple of people picking blackberries in the rural countryside. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for me today. Yeah, some big meetings this week, certainly with the social housing provider, as we're really ramping up the volume with them, and also we're in the process of launching our new kind of partnership program. So people who can earn 0 to 10,000 in a month in 12 months. That's just the challenge, and they're going to be doing it as being part of a real purposeful project in housing, helping us house 1 million people, 1 million vulnerable people into social housing accommodation. So a lot of work to be done on that, but we've got some 30 or 40 people interested in joining the programme. We've piloted it with 4 people, so it's significant leverage and scalability of what we're doing. So we just need to make sure we've got the systems, processes and infrastructure in place to be able to deliver on that. So anyway, I'll update you more on that as we have these meetings. So anyway, that's it for me today. Check the link in the comments below to find out more about the challenge, how you can support it. But do give this a subscribe and a share, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise. Thanks for your support as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.